everyone, my name is Priscilla and welcome to my channel. I do a Kabbalistic astrology, and because today is the new moon, I would like to talk about the energy of this beautiful new moon that started last night, August 19 at around 1:50 a.m. This is a very special time of the year because it is the start of the month of the Hebrew month of Elul, and this next 30 days it's a time of introspection, going within, finding our negative, dark parts of our soul, asking the creator to clear that, asking the creator to help us not to repeat our mistakes again, make a pact with the creator that we will not do our mistakes, to stay away from our sins. And really, by doing this 30-day process along with the holidays that are coming up, we can bring the energy of healing to our mind, to our soul, to start fresh. And this new energy not only helps us, but also brings the energy of healing to the world and will help us to remove some of the judgment from the world, which we all could use at this karmic time that we are in. Um, so it was interesting that when I looked at the chart of this new moon in sign of Virgo, I also noticed that it is telling us to look back where we were back in 2017 and where we are now. And it's like another introspection. Um, what were the things that didn't serve us, or people who do not serve to be in our lives or are not good for us? Things that we need to say goodbye to because energetically it's not positive to be and to stay in our lives. So in both ways, it's a time of introspection. Also, the new moon in sign of Virgo is telling us that this month we need to be more detail oriented. And um, because of month of Elul, I'm asking you to look at your life with more detail, um, to look when you are saying something, for example, what's your motive behind that talk, behind that message. So it's a time of detailed work about our life so we can purify ourselves by putting our mistakes, our sins behind. Um, uh, the people who are born in month of Virgo are very good at getting things done. So they always say if you have a detailed work that needs to be done, give it to a Virgo. They are good at organizing things. They are good in serving others. So again, the energy of this month is uh, being more sharing and love thy neighbor. That's the main emphasis of this month. Also, when we take a look at the chart, at the new moon, always the new moon and the sun are very close to each other, and the sun is it's in own natural sign of Leo. Leo is about leadership, and the sun is our inner self. The sun is our essence. The sun is what shines. Um, sun is our mission in life. Um, so it's interesting that we have an extra boost of energy and support from the universe to move towards this mission in our lives. And because it's also conjunct or very close to the planet Mercury, which is the planet of communication, It's telling us that it's time for us to know who we are exactly. It's time to embrace our unique self, the gifts that we have that makes me different from the other person. And as strange as it may be to others, it's time to shine that uniqueness to the world, express it. But because there is an aspect between the moon and the sun and the Mercury, between and there's a quincunx aspect to Saturn in Capricorn in retrograde. Um, it's telling us when you are expressing yourself in leadership roles, express yourself with discernment, express yourself in a mature way, be responsible. And it's very interesting because we are exactly in that period of time that we need to be aware of what we say, who we say it to, and how we express it. Also, there is a harmonious aspect between the sun and the moon, with Mars in sign of Aries. The planet Mars is the planet of war in sign of Aries. It's also it's in its natural sign. So um, there is again an extra energy boost here that could motivate us, gives us an extra boost of energy to get things done, especially in the creative area, creative projects. Um, so it's a very good time to take advantage of this energy. For example, if you have a 8 to 5 job that it pays the bills, but it's not exactly what you want to do, and you always had something in the back of your head, you wanted to start a new project or a new side business, this is the time to start that project because the universe will support you and guide you if you take a step forward. But at the same time, because of Uranus in the sign of Taurus, um, which will stay there until 2026, we have to be careful with our finances. So that means if that 8 to 5 job is paying our bills, or 9 to 5 job, it's paying our bills, then maybe we should hold on to it, but also start that new fun creative project that we always wanted to do on the side. And not to be scared, to overcome our fears and move forward. So I highly recommend, if you have blockages in this area, get help this month. For example, if you have started your business, your creative business, and it's the baby steps and you do not know what to do in marketing or um, in that area, get help. Hire someone who can show you, or take a class online. There is a lot of things that are not so expensive that you can learn on your own. And because of the energetic time that you're in, you will be supported. You will remember the stuff you're learning about the marketing that you always hated, for example, before. You will learn it and you can apply it to your creative project that you have always dreamt of doing. Or for whatever reason you feel blocked, you are fearful to start that, that's your passion, um, I'm here for you. I can help you. I am a spiritual healer. I use different modalities in my practice, Shalom Energy Healing. Um, some of the modalities are guided meditation, theta healing, breath work, conscious coaching, and astrology, of course. And I, with all these different tools and modalities, I like to help the client to heal their lives in in every way possible. So I'm here for you. Take advantage of my 20-minute free um, uh, consultation. So it is time for us to be bold, to take action, and bring our unique self out and express it with discernment. And it's a time to choose whether we want to express ourselves in a peaceful way, in a way that we can build something and add value to the world, or we can express ourselves in a way that is, God forbid, violent, aggressive, and in a destructive way, such as war. It's very interesting to see that there are a lot of deals and pacts and peace treaties are happening between countries and states, and the only way we can add to the energy of peace is if we do this introspective work, is we go within, because each of us, by doing the work, we can add to the collective consciousness and shift the energy to the better. So my hope is, for example, the peace treaty that has been written between Israel and the United Arab Emirates can grow, and more countries in that region uh, add to this peace treaty, and we can spread the energy of love and um, peace to the world versus, God forbid, separation and war. And my word is, my ideology is better than yours. We don't want to go there. It's not time for one way of thinking. It's time to leave room for um, each other's expressions, for each other's ideology, and somehow meet halfway, and not to be to the right like a Republican and not to the left to the Democrat, but meet each other halfway and respect each other's ideology and create a better world that is full of peace. It's time for loving thy neighbor. So I wish you a peaceful month, and until next time.